Welcome to the basic customization tutorial for the book scenes. Here I have the one book scene, a two book scene and a three book scene. The difference is only that here you have two controls for the books and one for the background, and here you have three controls for the books in order to have different books, of course, and one for the backgrounds or other elements. So scenes are identical. In order to customize a book, you go to the red color layer, which is the one book here, or the book A and book B in case of two books, and in three books A, B and C. You go to the red color layer, double click in order to see what's inside. Here you have a camera which doesn't affect the main camera here. You can check the book in every angle in order to place your placeholders here. So you go to the spine, which is this side. You go to the front cover, this size, and to the back cover. So if you want to import an image and place it on the front cover, you go here and place your back cover image here as indicated here, and you place your image above this yellow layer. Here is a guide locked in blue color line which show you the limits of your image. This guide is connected with the size of the book you are about to customize and place your images. Of course, the book needs to have some animation. You have already more than 100 animations, but you can easily adjust with After Effects keys and make your own animation as you see here. So you can affect or delete, do whatever you like with the keyframes. The controls are in the blue color layer, and you have the size in X, you have the size in Y, and the size in Z. So you can customize the book upon your needs. Here you have the inner page size. Let's have a camera here to show you what is that inner size. You may need the pages to be inside the book covers or to be at the same size like this, or maybe far smaller. This slider has a limit of 0, so you can't have values above the 0 because pages will exceed the cover. Then you have the book floor reflection, this reflection here. You have opacity for this one. You have the inner reflection, which is this reflection here. There is a light sweep here in this in the book, like you see here. So you can adjust the opacity for the light sweep, but you can even adjust the keyframes of the light sweep. You have the cover shadow opacity. There is some shadow you may need here in the bottom of the cover and in the spine, which may be used in certain situations. You have the spine shadow opacity. You have the cover highlight opacity. Here you may need to have a hardcover book, so you may need to fake some hardcover effect here. As you see here, there is a line, but you can also have a shadow here, like you see here, and all this can be moved. You can move this and hide it, or maybe get it somewhere here to to fake the book like a hardcover. Here you may need to have more or less opacity. Here you have the background color, the background, you have the highlight, which is some highlight here giving the sense of studio like image, and you have some adjustment here for the texture. You may like to have a leather texture. As you see here, you can have leather texture here. You have opacity for that, like this, or you may want to have some fabric texture opacity, like this. Here is an example of two books. You have the controls for book A, which controls the X, Y, Z dimension. You have the end sheet color, which I haven't discussed before. The end sheet is this inside cover, which may be a different color, as you see here. So you can have customization even inside these inside the books, as you see here. So when you have two books, you have two controls. When you have three books, you have three different controls, and you control all the different aspects of the books separately, so you can have different dimension books. And then you have the controls for the background and the highlight, the studios like a background. In case you like to have some more complex animation, I have prepared the two front pages here with the purple color layer, and you can keyframe these pages as well as the front cover and make some different animation. So you can have placeholders for the page 01, this is the first page, and the second page 202 if needed, as indicated here. So you can have animation for these three layers, page 1, 2 and the front cover. I have prepared some page turn animations here with 3, 2 and 1 book. I think it's real easy since are identical, similar color matching the situations. Every time you see the yellow layer, it's for the animation as it's indicated here. Every time you see the red color layer is for the placeholders needs, and the controls in the blue layer. I hope you enjoy the project, find it useful. Thanks again.